Good evening, everyone. We're going to go back into Mania. We're going to be finishing up level 5 tonight. And then we'll see how far we can get into level 6. I would say we probably will not finish level 6 just because of how... Where am I on the map, by the way? Just because of how large these levels are getting. So I have a whopping 7 rooms left or so. Chinako, thank you for the host. How are you? This is going back to the beginning. That's right. I needed to go find the path up. There it is. Okay. So I go through this tunnel. And this was a thing that I have beaten already, I believe. And now this is the new one. Yeah. So this is the new puzzle. Okay, so let's see here. We got a lot going on. Let's see if I can kick the butt of some of these rodents here. Ah, jeez, got me first. We'll do it like this. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. How can I was thinking like if I could maybe kill the rodent first. I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's think about this. So I need to go down here. Definitely need to be able to push this guy. And I think the best way to do that is to do something like this. So that if I can... Okay, so I have to get that ball in the upper right-hand corner over here to this thing right here to break it. It can only go over one hole at a time, basically. Like, I have to be sitting in the hole and then flip it over my shoulders. Because if it goes into one of these... Let's grab that heart, replenish. Then it's just going to go right back to its starting position. And I don't want that. So now, if I think I need to do something like this, perhaps. And then I can bring this over here. Maybe do that. Bring you over here. This. Don't think this is gonna work. Crud. Okay. I have a general idea, at least. I feel confident in the fact that I think that this needs to be where I had it. I don't think that that's the issue at all. So I can just kind of block you. The real question is going to be, how do I get the ball through this path here? That's what I'm not too incredibly sure of at this moment. I'm almost positive that this needs to be where I'm sitting. So these weights I can only push, I can't pull them. So once they're up against the wall like this, like I cannot move this guy. Like I cannot move this guy over to the right at all. And I can't push them into a hole to get rid of them either. So I can't pull them, I can't push them into holes. So it kind of limits me. I have to make sure I'm like manipulating this enough. Maybe what I need to do is just get this guy out of the way altogether. Just do something like that with him. And then throw you there. I can push him down. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's pretty easy. Okay. So I can do this. I can come around. If you do your thing. And then from here, I can just push you down. And then push that where I need to go. Alright, so yeah, the key was just getting an extra weight out of the area, and I'm good. Moving on. Alright, this I'm just going to wait and kill. Wait and kill. Got him. What do we got? Got another heart. We got another path over there to the... That's interesting. I must have done that one already. Right? No, maybe not. Well, there's no way to get to that path right now. Oh. Beating this level is going to get me that path. I see it. I see how that works. Okay. So I need to get that ball over to the left-hand side to clear that path. I need to manipulate these weights in a very particular order. I think there's no other way to do this aside from getting this done. Because if I were to push that up to where I made a hole, then I would not be able to move any of the other weights. And clearly I need to be able to move the other weights. Alright, so let's do that for the time being. Ooh, okay. So, okay. So the idea, I think, is that I need to... The idea is I need to have this like this. And then I can move it over like that. Let's do this for now. So I'm at least going to have it in the right position. And now the big question is, what do I do with this guy? And I think the answer is just move it out of the way. Like, if I just move it over here, that shouldn't be a problem, because I can do one of these. And then, like, come through this. Yeah, okay. No problem. And away I go. So I think that's the first time I've gone to another level, another main level by doing what I just did. Which is interesting. Alright, so those blocks are just straight up in the way. And again, I'm going to be breaking this block to get that out of there. Okay. Oh, you butthole. Okay, well. Ah! I really want to... I want to kill these guys. There we go. Okay. Got one of them. Well, I think that might help me quite a bit because then I can go over here and then drag it. Oh, shoot, I can't drag it like that, can I? Let's see. Is that what this is for? I'm gonna have to experiment a little bit with this whole thing. Alright, so I got you out of the way. I think if I just do this, I should be okay, because then I can drag this down, I can drag this down, I can come around, drag you, and then do one of these, push them over, and then, boop, okay. So yeah, I can avoid that guy altogether. Now if I go back, the heart is not there, right? Yeah, the heart's not there. Whew. I'm wondering where the rest of the lettuce is. Or cabbage, I should say. Hey, Placated, how are you? How's the zapping going? I'm nearing the end of level 5 here. I need to find 3 more cabbages, evidently, in these last 3 levels to get maximum points, and just have to beat a couple more puzzles. So the goal of these puzzles, I don't know if you've watched me play this at all, is I have to get that black ball, which is currently in the center of this diamond, to break this block over here. And I have these weights, which I can push but not pull. If the ball hits any of these arrows, it's going to follow that arrow's trajectory, but the ball cannot fall into the hole, otherwise it goes right back to the beginning. So, made some progress and got stuck again. Yeah, I'm not good at word games. So, okay, when you play that, this is why I'm saying I might have to take notes. Like, when you play that game, is it going to be the same letters each time you play? Like, if I were to start up and then have to abandon it and then start up a new play session, will I have the same letters every time, do you think? Or is it like completely random but solvable letters each attempt? That's going to be the tricky part for me, I think. Is this an easy one? No, it's not an easy one. It's not too hard, though. Honestly, this is going to be pretty easy. So we can just do that. This is super easy. That's one of the easiest ones I've done. Not at all. There's an algorithm, meaning it is more randomized. Is that what that means? I mean, always solvable, but I mean, like... there's a cabbage. Ah! Gotta watch out for these guys. Cabbage. Alright. So those barrels will plug up the holes. Generates the completable boards each time, even if there's only one way to do it. Okay. So my theory of, like, if I get halfway through, since there's no battery saves or passwords or anything, that I could just, like, write down the words that I did before, and then when I log in the next day, I could just, you know, go through that exact same sequence really fast to get back to where I was, because I had done it before. That may not be possible. Manually shuffle everything only 3 times through the whole run. And I think when you did that, that did not advance you around, right? It just reset the board for the same round. So I can't really use that as like a level skip per se. Well, good news is I don't own that game yet, so it'll probably be a while before I have to worry about that. These little jumping critters are going to be the death of me, man. Alright, let's go up here first and see what I got. We got the clue to the boss. Big Mama. Big Mama is the boss here. Go underground. Is that supposed to say that? Go underground and see how she moves, then hit her with a ball. Okay. And then if I come up here, nothing special. That's where the bonus stage was. And the bonus stages are crazy in this game. They're getting really intense. Alright, so now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. If you get lucky boards and good with words, you can complete it in a day. I hope I can. I hope I can. I've played a lot of letter quests, whatever it's called. So I don't know. And hey Jam, how are you? Good to see you again. Love the little puppy logos, emotes, whatever you want to call these things these days, these kids these days. Welcome back. I am thinking this one through in my mind. So the barrels are not going to be a problem in terms of blocking my path because this entire thing is wide open for me. Because the barrels will go in the hole and you can't go past the barrels underground anymore. So sometimes those do block your path. What I need to do is I need to get that black ball over there, which means I have to make a nice path over from the barrels. Can I do this? Oh, you suck. Okay, you suck. What am I gonna do now? Because how many do I have to work with? I have 8 left. So if I do, I don't want to walk through it to show it. Puppies do rock. I have a big one of my own. It's an 11-year-old puppy. Okay, I think I could do this. Sometimes I just overthink these levels is the problem. So if I do something like this, and then shdunk, and then do that a couple times. Get out of the way. I'm afraid of these guys coming after me. And like that. That's a start. Oops. See, they're gonna kill me. This still may not be a good idea. That may not be a good idea. Because I need to go down. try something. I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna die, that's fine. So JM, if you're interested in Game Boy games, by the way, you should follow Placated, because he is also doing console challenges. If you're only interested in the Mania side of things, well, then I can't really help you there. But, oh god, they hit me. Oh, didn't realize the cabbage comes back. He is much farther along than I am, and he's doing them in order of release date, whereas I'm doing them mostly randomly as long as I own the physical cartridge. Try to mix up the genres, so I try not to play 2 puzzle games in a row, try not to play 2 sports games in a row. I try to mix things up as much as possible. Okay, so I think what I need to do first step is still this, and then still that, I think. I'm relatively confident about that being true. And then what if I pull one of these? Nope, don't want to do that. That isn't going to work, is it? Because I need to have something like this. Maybe I should have done that down there. Alright, I'm still trying this out. And you've only gone insane 47 times in the last 8 months. That's not too bad. I'm really interested to see how many games I'm going to be able to beat next year. My goal for this year is 25 games completed, and I have this one and 2 more to go, and then I'll have achieved that goal. And that's taking like 3 months off of streaming altogether. So, imagine the world opened up to me. Yeah, so here's what I think I needed to do down here instead of not being so stupid otherwise. So I should have built the bridge like this. And so if I do that, I can do 1, 2... Yeah, alright, so I'm going to be fine as long as I can... Alright, I'm going to have these guys kill me because that'll just reset my health. For a long time, you were averaging 8 to 10 games completed per month, working full-time. See, I don't think I will ever be able to work full-time on the streaming thing. I don't know what you considered full-time in terms of streaming, though. But for me, the best I can hope for is like maybe about 10 hours a week or so. Kind of depends on what my wife has going on with her shows that I do not want to watch with her. That's a big factor in this whole thing. Oh, you suck. You suck, you little rodent. So one more. Can I kill you? Ah, did not time that right. So now, bring this down. Bring it over. And then, like that. Get out of my way. It's all just going to be a lot of hoping to avoid stuff. Okay. Alright, I'm in much better position now that I figured this out. Okay. Actually, don't want him there yet. I need to be able to make the full bridge. Or do I? Maybe I don't. Awesome. Okay. There we go. Yikes. Yikes. Yee. What am I doing? Okay. Okay, so these days you just do guitar lessons so there's less time at work, but more time spent on managing the homestead while yeah. That sounds like it... Sounds like a pretty nice arrangement, honestly. My wife and I have had plenty of discussions over work schedules and what would happen if my job got too crazy for me to handle and if hers did, and oh, I forgot that I have to do the cabbage again, so flip that sucker in there. Alright, so I beat that level. On to the next. There's the last 2 cabbages. Alright. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. I may have to save this guy for last. We'll see. Okay, so now I have to make a clear path over. Can I block you? I can block you. Can I block you? Yes, I can block you. That. I think that's fair. Fair-ish, yeah. And then... Well, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. That just ruined everything. That honestly did ruin everything. Well, dumb on my part. So let's just get cabbage. But same basic concept. Same basic concept. So every time you leave, you can reset the board. It'll reset all the enemies. The cabbages will not reset unless you die, which I did before, which is why they came back. There's 20 in each level, and I think I have all 20 now. Good. So I think doing this is fine. And then that's a nice little marker. Poke my little head out. Do this. Put you wherever. Kind of need to trap both of them over there, don't I? That's not going to be possible. What if? I think I'm going to have to take a hit, but... Oh, okay, good. Ooh, we came into the thing. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. Yay! Because now I can just do this. And then... There we are. Okay. So this is right where the boss is for this level. Big Mama's family. The little rats that you've been defeating are Big Mama's children. She's a very protective mother. That makes sense. Before I do this, however, I am going to go back and fill up my health. Which means backtracking a little bit. So bear with me as I go back and fill up my health. The good news is I only have to worry about going through the little tunnels. I don't have to redo any puzzles. I don't have to do anything except for the tedium of going back and forth. So, can't go through spikes. Well, there's a heart piece, but I don't need the heart piece. I want the full shebang. Which is going to be found. Oops. Oh, actually, you only do need one heart piece. Oops. Well, still going back. At this point, it's too late. There we go. Boom. If you can't get the cabbage at first, keep trying. Words to live by. What am I doing? I gotta go back through all the tunnels. And that's not the right way to go through the tunnel. Sometimes I just feel like I'm wasting people's time doing this, you know? You ever get that feeling? Hopefully I'm good background noise. Help you fall asleep if nothing else. There's no reason for me to be doing that either. Yay. So Placated, if you're there, like how far along are you in the word zap? How many more levels to go? Did you finish stage 4 altogether, or not quite? And we're gonna face Big Mama now. Alright, so the hint said to go underground and see what she does, and then hit her with the ball. Okay. So Big Mama going real fast, and then pops up. So when you poke your head out, you don't get hit by anything above or below ground, which is good. So you can kind of just look around, see what's going on. Alright, so she loads up her people, and then they go through, and she just sort of waits. Okay. Okay, so she's just gonna be there. I need to kill all her babies first. Alright, let's just see what's gonna happen here. There's not enough time to react to that. That's why you need to dig the holes. Aw, alright, well I got one of her babies. I was hoping to get her. They don't regenerate, do they? She has 4 again? Okay, so she's gonna be coming this way. Got her. So that's one hit. Ah, missed it. I can't go through those spikes, by the way. Ooh. I need to get her one more time without her getting me one time. Hopefully I can make that happen. Maybe not. Nope. Okay. Well, I feel like I'm understanding what's going on here at least. And the game overs really mean nothing. You continue from the last level that you beat. So you can continue as many times as you like. It doesn't hurt your score or anything like that. Alright, I think the positioning that I had was good. Okay, so she's gonna come out here. Missed it. Missed it again. Weird. Okay. Definitely thought I would have had that one. Got her. Okay. It's 2. Oh, got me once. That's okay. That's okay. I'll let her get me once. I like that they give you plenty of time to position this. That's 3. Is that everything? That is everything. Yes, level 5 is done. There's the giant cabbage with my baby inside. So, when you get back from the grocery store, check your cabbage. There might be a baby mole inside. An ungrateful one that hurts the father who rescued him, or her. Alright, so max is 100 points for the level. You get a bunch for the cabbages, you get the bonus stage, you get the map, you get the compass, and if you clear all the levels in the map, then you get your 100 points. Only took me 2 hours to do that. About a half hour of that is tonight. So the first 5 levels, 100%ed. As far as I know, 100%ing this game does not change the outcome. Doesn't do anything like that. You can get arrested these days by taking the race out of context. Which one? The check your cabbage for baby moles? Is that inciting a riot? Alright, on to the island level, I guess? The last level was like a snow level, but it sure didn't feel like a snow level, so I don't know. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, but I found a little secret on the side. Level 6. Hey, hey, hey! The Sammy Bros love to play! Hurry and find us! Time's wasting! Time does not have an actual factor in this game. Alright. Cabbage. And... secret path. Oh. Well, there's the compass. And the map. Can't get to that, though. I initially failed to mention the mole part. It was just about a baby in the cabbage. I mean, it's still a good idea to check for babies in your cabbage anyway, right? I mean, I'm not saying that you put them there. I'm just saying look out, because they're... never know. People are crazy these days. Oh, fuck. Oh, get you. Nope, didn't get you. I know exactly what I need to do, but I want to kill these guys first and then do it. Alright, so I had to make that hole next to the ball because I can't go over spikes. It doesn't hurt you to go over the spikes, which is good. Alright, I need to bring the barrel over here. And now we're good. But I hope if you are finding a baby in your cabbage that you are reporting it to the proper authorities. And probably get a refund from whatever local produce company you may be using. This is gonna hurt me. That was pure self-preservation. These guys suck. They basically just go, they ride along the wall. I see what I need to do. You'd think that I need to plug up the hole with the cabbage, or the barrel, but does not look like that's actually the right thing to do. Looks like the right thing to do is to do this, because now I can throw him along the path, and it's going to get stopped by the barrel, and I can take it as I need to. The GBP are on it. Is that the groceries baby patrol? They don't come into the entrance area, which is good. Alright, what do I got here? Oh, they also go around in circles. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that doesn't work either. Can't do that. How do I do such things? Oh, Game Boy Police. What the hell is the point of that barrel? Oh, I think I need the barrel to plug this hole up. That's my guess. Nope. Just screwed myself. That is definitely not where that was supposed to go. Here we go. Why? There's no point in me entering that one specifically. Alright, first off, let's kill you. Second off, we're gonna kill this other guy. And now... Oh, was that a bad? Was that a bad? That might have been a bad. Ah, it was. That was the wrong thing to do. I shouldn't have done such things. Okay, well, I know how to do it at least. First, over here. I will say that I think I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'm proud of myself for not having to look up any solutions so far. Sometimes they take... Oops. I might still be able to work with that. Sometimes they take a little bit of extra work. This is what I should have done. There we go. So now I can do this. And bring you... No, I'm not trying to drag you there. Okay. So just that. Okay. No, just drag once, thank you. And then like this. Honestly, I can just Open up whatever I want there. And push and done. Ta-da! Yay. That looks nasty. It also looks complicated because if the ball hits that arrow, it's just going to go into that endless loop like those creatures are doing. So how do I break that? I can push the weight on top of the arrow, which will counteract its ability, but obviously the ball can't go through the weight. First step, dig an out-of-the-way hole. See what's going on. Step 2. Do the same thing over here. I'm pretty confident that I can go ahead and do this one, and then we'll do that to kill those guys. But yeah, now you can see that they're kind of just there. How do I do this? Oh, I know exactly how to do it. I know exactly how to do it. See? Just a matter of thinking. Okay. So, hole there. Hole will go there as well, but first I will do this one, just to be safe. Kick. I like this puzzle game because it's challenging enough, but it makes me still feel smart. Okay, so now we need to... And now I can be over here and fling. It's also one where, like, if I come back to this, if I were to ever come back to this in, you know, like a year, I would forget all of these solutions. So like it, I mean, I don't know how good your memory is, but I mean, I feel like by the time you get to this game, because I think this is a later release, like 95 or something like that, so you won't reach this one for a while. I don't think you're gonna remember too many of these solutions. I know I won't. This is gonna be a lot of just fling it over my shoulder type of stuff. I think the barrel is really only there to... The barrel's not to block the holes. I'm fairly confident in that. I think it's simply to prevent... Which way are you going first? Okay, good. I think it's simply to prevent this. So I have to put both barrels over here. That's my guess. There we go. Oh, that hurt me? I wasn't in its path. Stupid. I wasn't in the path. Whew. Can only hope that later releases are of such better quality and design that I sort of flow through them. My experience with the later releases has been that they look nicer, but they haven't been very fun. I honestly think like the earlier games are more fun, and the later ones just look a little bit more polished or more realistic graphically, and that's meh. It's unfortunate. I don't know if that's going to be all the time, but that's been my experience. Here, I'll just get out of here. There, and then here. Of course, I have not played a whole lot, because, you know what, I'm like 30 games in. So, like, the ones I've played are things like Toy Story and Small Soldiers and FIFA International Soccer and, you know, like... So, I'm probably not the best judge of these things. Clearly I need to be up here for something. Like, clearly that needs to be pushed over at least, right? Oh, you got me before. And as much as you used to avoid seeing stuff in the future, yeah, I won't remember. That's... Oops. I was reading your comment and I got hit. I think I'm just going to let myself get hit one more time just to reset my life meter. Kind of scour the board a little bit. So every time you die, the board resets, and you start with the same amount of life that you had going into the level 2. Which is nice. Okay. So if I do this, and if I come back out here... Oh, I didn't mean to do that one specifically, but okay. Oh. Of course it's not going to circle around. I'm an idiot. Why would it, right? Okay, so I'm safe here, and I can figure out what to do with the barrel. I think the barrel has to block that hole that guy just walked over. I think that is the key. So let's kill somebody with the barrel first. I'll wait as long as I need to. What? Oh, and I forgot to push it that time. Yeah, get ya. You know what? I'm not gonna. There we go. Yeah, that's sort of how I feel about your streams as well. Is like, yeah, I'm just not gonna remember most of the stuff that you're doing there. My memory is getting a lot worse as I age. Well, this is gonna be interesting. So I can't walk on spikes. The ball can be resting on spikes. But I'm gonna have to be able to retrieve it. So what can I do here? Oops. I think I know where to go. Can I get there without getting hit? No, I can't get up there. Shit. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this. Nothing else that kills somebody. And then I think what I can do is just fling this across that way. That might not work either. Oh, you suck. You're stuck in a little circle. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try... Hopefully I don't have to reset the whole board, but maybe I will. Alright, so if I do this, and I come up here, like that, and then I can I basically need to get this over there, right? So I feel like I need to do like one of the like a spiral-y type of motion. How do I do the spirally motion without screwing myself over? How do I do the spiraling motion in general? I need to get it out of that outer ring. And so when it starts it's in the bottom right. I have to fling it over because I can't get on top of it to fling it the other way. So there's no other way and there's nothing else to block it. So it's going to definitely end up there in that bottom leftmost part. And then the only thing I could possibly do is fling it back, which would put it back in the hole, which doesn't do anything for me, or go up. So it has to go up. From there, I have to do it from that top left hole because I can't pull it across the spikes because it's not on the spikes. And I have to push it across. So where it is right now, it pretty much has to always end up, I think. Unless I'm missing something obvious, which sometimes happens. There have been some boards that look really complicated, and then, you know, when I finally figure out the solution, it's like, oh, I could ignore 50% of this, and I'm good. Okay. So just trying to think it through, like, all the different possible steps. I think that where I am right now is where it has to be. Right? So throw it to the left. Have to throw it up because otherwise it's just going back to where it was. And then from there, I can't pull it from the right. I can't pull it from down. So I have to be on the left. And the only thing I can do from there is push it to the right. So that's where it has to be. From here, if I go to the left, it's just going to go right back in the hole. I can go down. I can go down. And then I can push it there. And now from here, that doesn't help at all, does it? Nope, doesn't help at all. I shouldn't have reset the board. Wait for this guy to pass. And then we'll do this. Just let that guy get it. I was on the right track. I think I just... Okay, so from here... Let me think about this, because this is probably where I'm messing up. So I could throw it down, but that's not going to do anything for me. I could try... I think I know what my mistake is. Or at least one of my mistakes. I'm also thankful that there have been so far very few puzzles that... Oops. Shit. That deal with timing. Maybe that wasn't one of my mistakes. Yeah, just kill me. Okay, let's do this. I can think of maybe like one or two where I actually mattered a little bit with the timing. God damn it, that sucks. I missed you. How did I miss you? I thought I had it. I really thought I had it for a second, and I don't have it. Give me some trubs, as they say. A little bit of trubs. Alright, kill that guy. Oh, that's right. Pausing does not let me see this. Time doesn't matter. Just wanted to kind of get the beeping out of there. Alright, so once again, we'll go through this again. Left has to go up. I can push it. I can push it over to the right one onto the spikes. That doesn't do anything for me except for get into a circle. I have to find a way to get it on the next level down. I don't know how to do such things. This honestly may be one of the hardest ones I've come across so far. And anyone looking at the screen may be screaming the answer in their own heads. Oh, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Alright. Oh, man. Now there's an even greater chance for more people to see me struggle and fail. But the good news is, it's also a good opportunity for a lot more people to feel superior to someone else. That's always a good feeling. So I could either push it 1, which doesn't do me any better, or I can just... Hold on, before I do that... No, yeah, there's no reason to do that. I don't know what this does. I'm banging my head against the ball. I don't know. I don't know. I can do this. But what does that do? Nothing really. I mean, I can do that. But what does that do? I can't go up and throw it anywhere. You know? I can come around and drag it 1 more. But what is that? That doesn't accomplish anything for me either. Because I can't fling it over my shoulder. Or I could just throw it right back to where it was. I'm missing the path, and I feel like I should be able to find the path. See, what I thought I was missing out before was, like, I'm digging the hole here, but if I dig the hole here, then I could drag it up. But I can't drag it up because I can't go on the stinking spikes. So that's out of the question. It has to be here, alright? Which means it either has to be on this spikes or it has to be on one of those 2 things on the other side. One of those 2 things has to be true in order for it to get there. I need to eliminate some possibilities. So I think, oh man, I wish I had like a laser pointer for myself. Or like if I could use like a mouse. Can I use the mouse? Can I use the mouse? I can use the... No, I can't use the mouse. Like, well, Super Game Boy has a mouse as part of this control scheme. But no. Like, I want to illustrate while I'm talking through this. And I can't use visual aids. So, I think my first question is, can it even get to either of those 2 spots on the right on the row that I'm on right now? And my thinking is probably not. I don't think it can. Because I can't throw it into the middle of that row. And if it's on the top, I can't pull it down. Nor would I be able to push it up. So I don't see any way for it to go there at all. So if that's true, then the only place that the ball could go is the spikes immediately to the right of where I'm standing right now. To get the ball onto those spikes, it either has to be above, immediately above, or immediately below, because I can't, I cannot drag it. And it has to come from immediately above. Has to come from immediately above. Just because of the spike pattern. Alright, getting somewhere. So in order for it to get there, I have to fling it from the right-hand side. How do I get to the right-hand side, though? I don't know how to push it up. Sorry about the beeping. I don't know if there's a way around it at this point, unfortunately. Because if I kill myself by resetting... Well, let's try it. Let's try it. Just get rid of the beeping. Let's see if that puts me back to half health. Continue. Okay. Yeah, no. Back to beeping. Oh well. Back to beeping, and I have the enemies again. Alright, so I need to have it... I need to have the ball land next to those wooden pylons, whatever you want to call them, posts, on the upper left-hand corner, which means I need to throw it. I need to be able to make it so that that ball can go on the right-hand side of that. But how do I do that? Throw it on the right. Put it up. Over there. If the enemy stopped the ball, it would be one thing. I just figured it out. I just figured it out. Okay. Now the key is executing it. I don't want to say it, I want to show it. I also want to kill the muscle men. How dare they be in better shape than me. Alright, oops, wrong button. Yeah. I wonder if anyone else figured this out that was watching. Okay, so I think I'm okay if I just do this hole. I don't know if I need to drag anymore else. Oh no, I will have to do another one. Yeah, I'm safe digging this. Okay. Push that down there. And now there. And there we are. Oh. Whew. Oh, that's satisfying. That's a satisfying crunch. I don't know how long it took me to do that specific puzzle, but ooh. That was a brain buster. And thankfully I'm rewarded with hearts, and I can't solve the puzzle of how to talk to the guy to get the heart. Practice! You'll need all the help you can get in versus mode. Ooh, versus mode. Can't do that. Who knows, maybe in the future. Maybe in the future I'll be able to get somebody to come over and play some versus mode streaming. For the time being, I will move on. Oh my god. Let's dig in. Nothing special. Where are all the cabbages at? I've encountered, what, 1 cabbage so far? 2 cabbages in this whole thing. I've beaten almost, what, like 10 boards on this level? I don't have the map to know for sure. And there's 20 cabbages per level? Where is it? Where are they all going? Hmm. Ah! I think I'm safe doing this because then I can fling that over. Okay, I'm safe where I am right now. I don't have to worry about these guys. I might go up and just try to kill that guy with the ball. These guys bug me. Alright, so he's out of my way. I got 4 different weights. I can't push either of those bottom ones down because that's just going to completely block the path. That's a no good. So I think that's why the barrel needs to be where it is. And thankfully I have a nice clean path. Alright, so if I put the barrel in that bottom part here, then that's going to block that and I can push one of these weights down. Like this. Like that, and then come back around. I also, you know, there's actually usually a surprisingly small amount of back and forth that needs to happen on that. Oops, I still messed it up. I needed to push one of those down otherwise. Oh well. Like, you know, very little of like, oh, go through the hole, go back through this tunnel, and then come do the thing, and like do that back and forth a few times. That doesn't happen a whole lot. All right, wait for this guy to go through again. All right, kill you. Yeah, I think if I just do that, that's fine. And then what I can do... little bit of back and forth, but not too much. So yeah, I mean, this is much easier. Some of these are just, I don't know. I'm sure it's just how the brain is wired. Some things come to you sooner than others. I would love to be able to get that map. I think this is just going to be the tunnel. Yeah. Wait, oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Got that cabbage. Got that map. All roads lead to the secret spot. Okay. So I've done 9 rooms so far. I guess 10 if you count this one, but I haven't completely finished it. Wow, that's a lot. That's 6. Seriously now, 24. I still have like 30 rooms in this one level. Holy crap. Wow, this is a surprisingly big game. I mean, you don't have to do this, by the way. Like, there's no requirement to beat every level. Oh god, I'm so dumb. So the way the game is set up, like after you beat the first level, you have the choice of going through any levels 2 through 7. Well, actually, I don't know. Like, my assumption is that if you go straight to level 7 and beat it, that you can then unlock level 8, which is the final boss. But maybe you do have to go through all of them, but you can just pick whichever order you decide to do them in. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Although I also know that like the speedrunning record of this game is like 11 minutes. So there has to be some sort of bypass in place that I just don't know about. Okay, this barrel. This barrel is the key. The question is, where? I think the answer is either of these, but this one is good. No. That is incorrect. That was an incorrect answer. Alright. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hope I provided a little bit of entertainment for you. And, we'll see you soon, I'm sure. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Kill this guy. Right quick. Oh, you kidding me? Restarting this level. Restarting this level. So my first job is going to be to kill... Ooh, now he's on that path. Interesting. Okay. I think this is where I went wrong. I assumed I needed to plug up the hole with the barrel, but I don't think that's what I need to do. I think I need to push it in like this. And then... right, maybe? I don't know. Give me a second. I will be back in just a moment. Okay, I am back. Whew. Oh. That's all there is to it. I knew there was some little simple thing. Once I got it down there, I knew something pretty simple. Okay. These stinking guys. I hate these stinking guys. This guy's the worst. Boy, that looks like it should be super simple. If only the spikes weren't there, right? Is this gonna give me any hints? Not really. I mean, I'll make a... This might be a hint, the fact that I can go that way, but not all the way around. Okay. So I need to get the ball to where that down arrow is on the top row. I think I need to get that to there. Which means I need to use the barrel to block the down arrow. I think that's my first step. Use the barrel to block the down arrow. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm also going to use this to kill. 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 Okay. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I do that by doing this, and then doop. Oh, shit. Well, let me see something. If I do this... I don't know if there's going to be a way to do what I think I want to do. Like, I think I want to use the ball to block the barrel. That's my initial thought. Use the ball to block the barrel from going into that area. I don't know if that's going to be a viable solution. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so if I put the barrel there to block it first, right? And then I can do one of these. Come through here. Do like that. And up here. And then do this. And now the ball is right there. And it can block the barrel. And then I can come back down here. I can throw the barrel down, come back through here. Yeah, okay, so I'm just trying to think this through. Like, if I put the barrel where I want it to be, just gonna be here, will that actually work? And I think the answer is yes. So I think what I need to do first is this. Push that there. Because then I can drag this. And now we'll reset the ball. There we go. That's what I needed. There we go. Just work backwards a little bit. So, I mean, there's a heart down there, which I cannot get at all. It has to be done through a separate passage. So we got barrel. Shit, missed it. Oh, that's not cool. There we go. Okay, enemies out of the way. Oop, that might have screwed me already. Although maybe not. I'm going to assume the answer is yes. I'm going to reset this one. Got them both with one. Okay. Reset the board. That's just going to bring me back over to the heart, which I don't need right now. Alright, so I have to get this guy up here. I could use the barrel to block this, potentially. If I really wanted to, I don't know if I want to. I might have to. Like, I might need to... Let's try it out. Let's see if that works. Like, what if this is like a super simple puzzle where all I have to do is da-dunk, 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 and over. Yep, this is a super simple puzzle. Weird. Okay. And again, nothing I need to worry about there. This is just for the heart. Just for the heart. Don't need it. Bunch of barrels. Okay. Barrels of laughs. We got some cabbages over there. Why don't we take care of some cabbages over there? Why don't we also make sure that we have... Looks like even with the barrels, I'm not going to be blocked too much, so that's good. Okay. So let's see here. In order to get over to where I need to be, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 barrels total. I would need 1, 2, 3 to get that all the way across at the top. And then... I think if I can do something like this, where I have get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Okay, something like that. And then I can leave this barrel where it is. Alright, so now the trick is going to be something like this, where I need... Fling that over. Okay. Ah! Son of a bitch. Alright. That was unfortunate. Okay. Can I use these cabbages to my advantage, perhaps, instead? Because if I do, what I could maybe do here... is something like that for one. And then if I fling this stinking thing over here, I can fling one of the barrels there. I don't know if that's a good idea still, though.